Here's before you see us with the MOTOHORN train horn right now.
Big rig sound for the RV bound.
Here's where they're actually going to take and install our horn and get all the connections tied up to it. Shouldn't be a very big deal. We'll put the bracket across here and put our pump right here, and we've got our tie-in and our horn down here. So should be pretty easy. Easy peasy. Well, I can't get it's got a little pin, but I don't see how that thing rotates.
Okay, so we are having to delay the start of this because one of the things we noticed was the connections that they sent us to connect to our battery terminal for power are too small to go over the battery terminal. So we've got to get some new connections, different than the ones that they sent us. Brian is getting ready to connect the, what is that, compressor cylinder?
Yeah, the compressor.
That would put air to the air horn, and he's going to attach it there to that bolt right there and just slide it in and tighten that up. We are going to be replacing the zip ties with self-tapping screws for a more permanent attachment of the horn. And then Brian will show you in just a minute one of the wire relays that he purchased that will make it easier installation. And so he's attaching the compressor here to the bolt that was supplied in the mounting bracket that they sent. But we have all these screwdrivers to choose from. That's a lucky thing. All right, so we're gonna put the skinnier screwdriver right in there. There we are, and that should keep the nut maybe from turning. Okay, so we attached the air compressor solenoid thing to the bracket. So Brian is connecting a piece to the wire that will connect to the relay. This is a relay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to connect there to that. And he is just building connections right now. So then the other thing you need to make sure when you're connecting those deals is you get the right ones to the right ones. And they give a really good diagram. 30 is vertical, 87 is horizontal on your relay. So now you're making the other terminal.
The other one to put on for the relay. For you to hook up your MOTOHORN 3.0, what you need to do is to go to Amazon and look for a harness for your vehicle year and model number. And then what you can do is, I got this one as an extra, but it's only like $13 for this harness. But then what you have to do is you just take and connect your one to your horn and one back to your regular wiring harness. And then you have a spare. That's all you do is hook this up to that relay. And then you take the positive and negative to the battery from the compressor like it says, and that's it. It makes it so much simpler. Buy one of these harnesses so it'll make your life a lot simpler instead of trying to splice the harness down there on top of your head, because it doesn't work very well that way. But this is easy. Just buy you one of these.